Yeah, I think we'll go star marker there. We'll be all right. Ooh, this is like we could just go bases. I think we could just go bases here. Yo, what's up, Brian? Dude, we vortex face now, man. We got some new memes. You gotta update your stats? No, I updated them. It went down. I updated them, dude. That is the update, my friend. Lost a ton of games. Thanks for pointing it out again. Yeah, it's been rough. It's been rough, man. We're gonna get it back up there, though. We're gonna get it back up there. Yeah, I think we do this. I think that'll be all right. And we got song requests up. We'll get through. It looks like we still had some requests that were up from last time, so we'll get those going. All my keyboard on my tail facing them all really points out that I have a problem. Uh-oh. How many decks are we talking? How many decks? How many of the decks are we talking here? What are we looking at? 24. Jesus. Yo, Love Bug. What up? What good? What good is R? What R is? Yo, it's good to see you. Hope you're having a great Thursday night. Against J-Red here, Imperial Frigate Defense Center. We have the Patrol Mech and the Imperial Fighter with the trade bot just behind for 4. I think the barter world's gonna be A-okay. Go ahead and take a barter. We'll barter it up. We'll get crazy. $18 of them still in dude. Okay, well now it's getting ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Do you know that that's ridiculous? Are you aware of how ridiculous that is? Do we go, let's see, a couple bases. So for 6, we could go Obliterator, we can go Peacekeeper, we can go Supply, Depot, Loyal Colony. Man, we got options. Got so many options. With the 2 draws here, we actually could just drop a double. But I think we go Peacekeeper. I think Peacekeeper makes the most sense here. So let us keep the peace. And let us scrap 2, hit 2, and get rid of that fighter base. Let's not have discards. I'm not interested. Working hard on school. Just finished the 4 left. Start 71 holes of the algebra 2 to finish high school. Sick. You're getting there, man. Keep chugging. Let's scout, let's draw. That's a good draw for us. Excellent. Do the damage. That's gonna be a victory. Let's count that. 1-0. 1-0. Win-loss. Got anywhere to play while these haven't gone down to sort of plays yet, so no need to open them. I mean, that's true. It's just like, I want to open them. Like, don't you have that desire to open them? That's mostly the idea for me, is like, there may be no need to open them, but holy smokes, I just want to open them and like touch all the cards and look at them and look at the art and remind myself what the art looks like. And do we want to arena? What's our oh, we're 4-1 in the arena. Let's get a couple arena games in. And there is a deck list. Yeah. Cutter to the top, that seems good. I'm okay with the cutter to the top. And then I will go off to college, finish a digital art certificate program to become a certified do-arter. Sick. Yo, do-arter is best arter. At least that's the word on the street. Do-arter, best arter. Wait, do we take another cutter? Is that crazy? Do we take another cutter to the top? And then for 3, we take the frigate? I should have taken the smuggler. We'll be okay though. We'll continue to heal. We draw the frigate, so we could actually take, with 4 here, we could take a freighter. Just made a spreadsheet putting them all in with their houses and stats and such. Oh, sick. What, has that shown you anything interesting? So here, I'd actually want to do this. I'd actually want to take a freighter to the top, given what we have, and not take that. I'd rather just play. We got them on the discard already. There we go. Perfect. Now we get command ship. What sleeves are you using? Geez, I don't. I mean, they're just the clear sleeves. The one from Pro whatever that fit really well and don't suck. They aren't like the cheap ones, if that makes sense. I want you to be happy. You remind me of Upgrade from Ben 10. Never watched Ben 10. I think it was just after my time. How much can we just not go scrap and just take every draw card that's been known to man? Nah, I think we gotta take scrap at least here. And then we will try to grab that Corvette. Perfect. Ultra deck? It might be. Ooh, trade escort? Keep going crazy? Ooh, trade escort would be sick. So we get freighter, cutter, and then we can draw into whatever we want. Probably the ram, maybe blood destroyer, depending if they take the ram or not. Ooh, bam, bam, bam. What other memes? I added some other memories. Oh, I added sounds. That's right. I got a soundboard started, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, there we go. And of course, yes, and we have the, cause why not? Perfect. Yeah, we got options. Eventually you guys will have the power to play those noises, but I have to get them programmed in first. But we're getting some noises up here. So we can do weird things with noises. So we just go trade escort. Nothing to see here. All right, so we're against Little Buddha here, 53 to 32. We got the freighter, cutter, trade escort. This is in the arena. The arena specifically is the first card a player acquires each turn is placed on top of their deck instead of their discard pile. So that's going to be excellent. So putting something to the top of the deck and then drawing it seems like a good idea. Let's go ahead and take this missile mech up to the top of the deck. To top of deck, next ship or base. Let's do ship. Let's draw it. And then we can take this to the top, play this, sack that out to take this. 14 to 65 seems pretty good. We aren't going to take any of that other stuff either. You should get the fail from the Castle Crashers volleyball mission when you lose. I don't know what that is. I'll have to look it up. I didn't play a lot of Castle Crashers. I played a little bit of what's the one they released after that? Chicken Horse, Ultimate Chicken Horse. But haven't played I have Castle Crashers, I think. I just haven't played it. So may have to give that a shot. Another instance right here. This is why draw cards are so good, ladies and gentlemen. I think you just take draw and trade. If you're really wondering. This was requested by Sarum. This is actually the last thing in the queue. So if you do want to request a track, you are more than welcome to do so. And we will take the Blob Destroyer and draw that just for the damage here. 1 for the blob fighter, no problem. We just want to be sure to get through that. 69 to 12. Link up and play some Ultimate Chicken Horse. We can do that sometime. I'm down. I'm down, skis. That sounds great. A lot of authority gain coming in from them. We do have the missile mech and the command ship, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Putting out a lot of damage, getting a lot of authority gain. Survey ship to the top makes sense. I would think they might want to do ram though to the top of the deck and then take survey ship later. Okay, they also take the Federation shuttle. This is getting kind of weird. Japanese pop punk? Oh god. Well, we'll see what it sounds like. If I can't take it, I may have to nix. Should be good though. I think here we can go 4 on security craft. Take up 2 here. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. We're close. It's getting there. 78 to 4. This is okay. So if you wanted to know what you need to do, I recommend. Okay, I'm gonna. So first, let's dial back the filter, shall we? There we go. Hello. Hello, team. Is that thing not working? Oh, there we go. What's up? Hello. Good to see you. This looks like a victory. So if you're wondering what to do in this arena, I recommend winning 82 to -2. That'd be great. That went pretty well. That went pretty well. Oh. I got a foil card. I got a foil card. So that was cool. I guess I must have missed that one. Because that was for the missing of the thing and the stuff probably, but I didn't complete a thing yet, so I don't know. Anyway, we take those. Complete 4 arenas this season, you get a random one you missed, but I didn't complete, but why, that timing was weird, because that was the 5th game of that run, the 6th game of that run, and I hadn't, complete just means play, but I'd already been playing it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm already 4-1, and then I complete my 5th game to go 5-1, and then it gives me that reward. That's just kind of a weird spot to give the reward, that's all I'm saying. So I had to push an update, got it, sweet, good, great, grand, wonderful. Yo, you guys see that somebody thinks it's rigged? It's excellent. I saw that thing. Brian, thank you for plugging the stream, by the way. That was kind of you. I think that was handled, actually, I was surprised how many people weren't trolling that person. Surprised how many people were just, you know, pretty honest and straightforward and pretty chill. See, everybody was really nice in there. Dude, you and I are in sync. This is getting ridiculous. Like, very jinxy. Can we not be jinxy? Like that. It's actually, I wonder if it's the hat. I've been wearing the hat all day. Is it the hat? Is it the beanie? I don't know if it's just this beanie. Maybe it's just a beanie, man. But yeah, that was really cool. Even, yeah, it was really cool to see Jim's response in particular was, I thought, pretty. Sam, I am again? Update your record. Ooh, thank you. Oh, can somebody redeem the air horn and see if it works, by the way? Exclamation point, redeem space air horn. Did you guys hear the air horn? I think I just did 50 things for nothing. Well, I can certainly, I can give you some things. Item is, yeah, I just need one person. I just need one person to hook that up to find out if it was like what was actually going on with that thing. I'm 6 here. We just chain out draws from this point, right? So it's gonna be a Merc Battlecruiser, and then we can take, you know, whatever we want. Probably the Imperial Smuggler to the top. Could go Blob Destroyer. Could go Stealth Needle. Stealth Needle could be hot. Stealth Needle could be hot. But here, it's just, I think we're just moving. We move with damage. Scrap that out, go Dreadnought probably for them. And then we probably want to go Stealth Needle to deny them getting like double Dreadnought or something crazy. Sauron, what's up? Cranky, what's up? So did Brian in particular, there was no noise, right? Just being totally clear, there was no noise. Just want to make sure that there was no noise. Excellent, thank you. Song requests are open, ladies and gentlemen. Exclamation point SR space and whatever YouTube link to the song of your choice. All right, so we have the Stealth Needle, we have the draw. This is 6 here for what? Corvette? Always put, so you just keep putting draws on top of the deck, right? Draws on top of the deck. So what that means for me is that I do have to get the Ankh bot that I was mentioning to you guys earlier. I have to get the Ankh bot because the redeem sounds thing is really convoluted and very difficult to figure out. So I'm just gonna get that bot. So we could go trade escort, or we could go the survey ship. I think survey ship's just the better take, given the format here. We'll go trading post, and we can just get rid of that later. No problem. We'll nix it. We'll get it out of here. For the record, Lovebug, I wouldn't say this is punk at all. This just sounds like rock. Like I don't think there's any punk elements in this. What do you guys think? This doesn't come across as punk to me at all. Like the rhythm is not punk. Like the drum rhythm, but I could be wrong. Maybe it is classified as punk. Escort was the better take given the needle and Merc for the draw. I mean, that's a good point. I like taking the survey ship so we can take like gain the Viper here. We probably knew that was coming. Probably didn't need to do that, huh? I mean, that's fair. Well, now we have to take some damage, and they flipped us some damage. How nice of them. So now we can take the Imperial Fighter. We can draw it. So that feels good. Get them on a double, maybe, for annoyance sake. 39 to 36. We bought him the Merc Battlecruiser, but now we can put something with the Merc Battlecruiser. So Dreadnought, take there. Authority gain, we can leave that out for now. Given that we'll just soak up some damage. Double draw here will be great. Technically the band is classified as rock. I could drop some pop punk in, see if you'd like. I mean, it's up to you. You're welcome to drop whatever you want. I'm not saying that you need to drop pop punk. I just think I saw that you references punk, and I'm just not getting punk vibes. It's not necessarily a negative or positive. That's just me identifying. That's it. But this is like, we could go back to our emo, our emo day. Or we were trying to do emo. We could go missile, I think, here, because we're just trying to turn the corner for ending the game. They have authority gain though. They have authority gain and cycle, but no scrap. So what if we went federal transport, drew that, got the trade, went missile? Or is it scrap instead? I feel like the longer this game goes, the more likely we are to win. So that makes me feel like taking the federal transport. Missile bot though would be the scrap. We can still take the missile bot for damage. I'm gonna go federal transport. So that gets us the destroyer. 24 to 38 sets us up all right. We could just listen to Blitzkrieg Bop on repeat. You can request what you want, man. If it's too savage or too weird or something that just doesn't jive, I'll just, you know, we'll just move past it. But Cranky wants to listen to Blitzkrieg Bop on repeat. Do we need to put up a poll for who wants to listen to Blitzkrieg Bop on repeat? Sam I Am Again. What is Sam I Am Again? What's up with that? What's do I need to know something about that? Am I missing Sam I Am Again? What's the again doing in there? $16 to 24. That's a pretty nice pickup for us because now we can go 3 and 5. We can grab Barter for a 7-point swing, and that would actually be game. Barter World is game here. We'll see if they can end it. So right there, they made a mistake. They should have taken Barter. They made a mistake right there. You guys saw the mistake. But unfortunately, that mistake means they still exist in the game. So, do they have enough to kill? They could have 5 and 2, 4, nothing out there. I think we go Cutter, right? Once will be enough. Great. I can listen to Random Isn't Random rants on repeat. Yeah, there you go. I don't want to listen to anything on repeat. Hi, Baxwell. Maybe you. Well, that's very kind of you. What's up, Kiddison? It's good to see you, man. Do we go Cutter here? Cutter to ensure we stay alive. Next hand is not Garen, or maybe we draw. Like, do we have to be worried about dying right now? That's the only question we have to answer. 4, 8, 9, 10, 15, and taking something to the top, which could be Cutter. So, in theory, no. In theory, no, we don't have to worry about it, which means we could draw here. If we draw the battle cruiser, like, that's just gonna be game. So, I think we do draw here. And it's a whoosh. So now we can take this to the top. Play out here. Deal the 5, 619, cross our fingers. Well, that's not good. I mean, it's okay, but that's not what we were looking for. We bottomed the battlecruiser and the fighter for draws. I don't know if you saw, but I'm host. Oh, thanks for the host, man. No, I didn't see it. Didn't catch it. It didn't come up on like the notifications. So it's kind of weird that it didn't come up on the notifications. I don't know why it did. They scrapped the base on accident? No, I think they meant to scrap the base. But that puts us at a pretty good, we're at 81.82 in this arena? Holy smokes. Arena or a real-time quick play? Oh, here's our game against Kinnison. Real time? Let's real time it up. I'm down. don't remember what I took. Cinema and the bar. Okay, there we go. All right, let's do it. If they'd have just left the base out, I would have given them an extra turn or two. I know, I am right with you. It seems very strange. Well, quick start. Let's quick start a real-time game. I don't understand that, I don't understand that concession. Oh, I need to change my... Look at us go, 3-0. What base was it? They took the Barter World to top a deck. I think we're just going bases here. Zergman, sick! What a great name. We're going bases in this game, so that's why we decided to take the Central over the gunship there. All right, here we go. What? Ooh, this looks very corset-y. It is corset. Zergman. 3 trade, blue outpost, 4 defense. No, it was Barter World, wasn't it? Not trading post? I thought it was Barter World. For 3, we do take the supply bot here. Would anybody take Patrol Mech there? Out of curiosity, would anybody take Patrol Mech there with the 4 because they don't want to waste that 1 scout? Or would everybody take supply bot there? Or maybe you would take the recycling station. Maybe you would take, you know, the space station or something. They leave us Cutter, there's 2 bikes, what is happening? I'm going crazy right now. I mean, we're gonna take Cutter. We're gonna take Cutter because they can't take both bikes and we'll get a bike next time. So as soon as they take a bike, we take a bike. Until then, we play chicken with it and block the lanes because we're rocking. Barter World is soft, so it might be worth scrapping regardless. I think they meant to scrap it. Like, I think they always thought that they were going to. Let's go indeed, shall we? We need damage. I think we go Imperial Frigate here to try to get through the bases because we want to be able to cut through. Do we just go Rainbow like a crazy person? There's a 7 and a 6 on the board. No, let's not take Trade Pod, but we will take another Explorer. It's too early not to. That'd be a bit too crazy. You would have wheeled? You would have wheeled for ladder? I'm concerned about the bases and not getting through them. We'll take Central Office here for sure. Would anybody? So nobody would do anything different, right? I saw this band at Warp Tour last year and they were really good. That's sick. I never went to Warp Tour, unfortunately. In all my years, never made it out. But now I don't want to go. Like it's kind of past my time. Kind of past my time at this point. Or past when I would want to go at least. A lot of bases. Let's take the Blob Destroyer just to saturate with damage here. We can go ahead and cycle out. So this would be a cycle 1 on Viper, maybe. Scrap a scout. We gotta take things to the top here. Cycle 1 to kind of like reduce the amount that we might have. Well, we can't do anything about that, can we? So I think we send this back anyway. I think this will be okay for Fleet HQ. And we're still at the same spot with the 2. Now for the 2, we could get a little weird and we could go for Trade Pod as a faction for Blob Destroyer to destroy target base immediately because they do have 3 bases. But I like the idea better of not doing that and increasing the efficacy of Central Office with the combination with either Cutter or Blob Wheel here. They probably played out of order or ran the match, realized they couldn't win, just wanted to get on with the next match. I mean, yeah, whatever. I mean, or they just rage quit unnecessarily. I think people rage quit unnecessarily all the time, right? And it could not even been a rage quit. It could have been like, yeah, I'm done. I don't know if they really like did the math because we didn't win. We didn't win with the hand we had. Like they had more time. Blob Destroyer and Blob Wheel have connected, so this is excellent. So this would be 3 and 6 for the battle here. So I think that's what we'll do. We could have left it. We could have even decided to leave it instead for leave it for the central office to try to top deck. But I don't think we really need to worry about that. We could have, because then we, well, maybe we should have, because then we didn't need to take that scrap, right? I was still thinking this was arena. Oh, gotcha. You're +4 going into this next deck. It's not very square of you. I rage quit a win in the arena this time. It was that you rage quit a win? What? How do you know it was a win? I'm confused. So I think I made a mistake because Space Station wouldn't be there right now. Like here, I think we just go for draw. This is all just draw. If I hadn't scrapped that out, actually, if I had left, we bought him at the central office, which sucks, but we can right now take like supply bot to the top or something. We'll see. Because then we can draw it with Imperial Frigate. But if we had not scrapped out the Viper, we would have had enough to kill all the bases. I had enough to kill in the hand when I quit while they were playing cards, and they didn't have enough to kill me. Oh. Well, that's awkward. I think we just draw. I don't think we want to... Like, I don't think we want any of this, do we? We could even not do that. We could just like play it. We could just keep the scrap because they're just going so cycle heavy that discard might be worth it. I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll just take the battle station for block and for scrap up potential, and we'll just let it ride. Now that we have flagship, now we can try to do some finagles if they can kill it. We'll see. But getting the discard here in this kind of an, oh, bad for them. Yikes. Let's get that flagship, shall we? Let's try to control the row. Like, let's just try to like close the row back up. So that worked really well. I was almost sure they had top deck destroyer, which is saying they're waiting to be placed. As I clicked see, I remembered I actually went to discard and I cried a bit. Oh no. Yo, that's so savage. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. So here with the connection, we could probably cycle through Sammy. Friggin' Sammy showing up. What's up? What's up? It's great to see you. How you doing? You didn't bring Bob this time, huh? You decide to let him chill. So on the 35 with the double discard. They have 2 scouts. It's just going to be annoying though. Just trying to fantastic. Excellent. This is for you. That's a fantastic explosion. Do we... How... Game's over. So let's not overthink it, shall we? Let's see if we can get lucky saying 2 out. Yep. Sure can. Sure. Why not? Let's get a little extra there. A little extra there. Boom. There we go. We got him. Oh, is this like a cover? Seems like a cover. Hey, 4-0. Yeah, we're nuts. Let's change that.
I need you.
This one is a bit more of an aggressive version of the song. I never hit concede anymore because of stuff like that, really. What would we want to do here? Oh, I think you said that was a band you like. I don't really do too much of this kind of stuff anymore. I've gotten into a lot more EDM. We can do Zhang. It's like, why is this such a tough decision?
Watch for the dicky bird.
How does it feel, Mary Poppins, winning the race?
Oh, well,
Gaining fame and fortune.
yes.
Having your picture taken to the newspaper.
Naturally, I'm delighted.
Besides having your extreme good looks, if I may say so.
Oh, well, I wouldn't go.
There probably aren't words to describe your emotion.
Now, gentlemen, please. On the contrary.
We can probably see O'Shaner
Am I right, Bert?
for 3.
Tell him what it is.
Right. It's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious.
Take repair bot to the top. I want that mining mech. But I also need the silo.
The biggest word you ever heard, and this is how it goes. Oh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is
Well, I just screwed that up.
say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
I just screwed that whole thing up. The whole thing. Screwed the whole thing up. I only screwed it up by clicking that 2. I clicked that 2 and I shouldn't have clicked the 2. The 2 was a mistake. So I'm not going to create more of a problem by like making the issue, like I'm gonna like pull back there. You know what I mean? Yo, Warhawk, how you doing, man? It's great to see you. Cheers. Let's get a new game up. Real-time quick start. Let's see what we get. Ooh, Pixies. Yo. You know what? That just makes me think of the song, right? I think we're just trying to go for damage here. Probably need to use that so we don't die. Yeah, I made a mistake in my order of play. So, as a result of me making that mistake, I didn't want to exacerbate the mistake by like popping a whole bunch of other stuff just to make up for that by making a play. I think that would actually be worse than just saving the play that I intended to do originally. Draw 2. What's our format? Our format's crazy. Do we pop the 2? Pop the 2 on Assault Pod? I think so. I like that. We'll take it. It's going away before I have to get home for dinner and put some Warhammer models together. Ooh. Warhammer models. I didn't realize you were a Warhammer. Warhammer. The games are going. We're 4-0 today. Chilling. Keeping it real. You know. That's how we do. Let's do what we can. Losing scrapper and repair probably worth taking the draw and dropping the Oracle to avoid them scrapping. I mean, me gaining that scrap and leaving them with the scrap is, yeah, that's probably true. Interesting. I mean, so we go Skiff Lancer. Oh. I mean, we go Skiff Lancer. Look at all the bases out here. They're gonna have to go a base here eventually, right? At some point. Cranky, I think that assessment's right. I just don't think I was thinking clearly there. I think it makes sense that, like, the scraps would trade out. It'd be best for me to miss that scrap and not let them scrap and get rid of that because I might not have the damage next time. But if I hadn't clicked the button, I would have still had the friggin' damage to kill it next time. I think I just did it all out of order. I think the right thing to do I think I was like thinking about what to do to make sure I could get rid of the base and then still do other finagles. And then I ended up just pulling the trigger like kind of randomly, like just like, and I'm just gonna do this thing. So they take a base. Spike Pod gives us Trade Row control. Merc Cruiser is just a godsend card to show up right there. Eight and a discard, not too bad. I play a lot of tabletop war games like that. Cool. So I never did Warhammer. I never did Warhammer myself. Never did Warhammer. Always thought it'd be cool though. We need an Imperial frigate in this, but I don't think we have. I don't think we have the ability. No, we do. We need some. Oh! I summoned it! I summoned the Imperial frigate! Yo, that's sick. I'm nuts. I'm actually nuts. Okay, well that happened. That's cool. We're gonna draw into a scout. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I want that Peacekeeper. So let's draw into that scout. Boop, bop. Boop, bop. Peacekeeper. Fighter base gone. No, thank you. Whew. It's a lot of fun for sure. The game is in a great state for both the fantasy and sci-fi side of things. So I had a friend who was really into Warhammer. And they would, I had a friend who was really into Warhammer, and they would, like, you know, they had painted all their miniatures, and they kind of tried to explain some of the basic, like, rules of the game and how the game worked. I unfortunately never got an opportunity to really get into the game myself. This game seems like it's gonna go pretty late, and I'm wondering, you know, no, let's go. Let's go. My thought here was to take the machine base. But instead, I suppose staying in what we're trying to do here wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Machine base would be the only scrap, basically. So we can get rid of 2 scouts here, that's fine. Because I think we still have a better deck than our opponent, because neither of us have scrap. Bob's into Warhammer and paints miniatures? Really? That's sick. How do you know all this stuff about Bob? Do I not know a connection between you two? I feel like I'm missing something. We're friends? Excellent. Friends are good.
Stop.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, put on the headphones and crank it up. Here we go. I haven't heard this in so long. The rules now are all 6 to 8 pages, very deep into the taxes and such. Nice. Man, they are making me discard constantly. 3144. We still have a lot of draw. No scrap to be seen. The Fight Club song. It's unfortunate that it is known as that now, although it's a great song, so I can't be like bitter about it by any means, but this song is just great. The guitar riff on the song is dope. Did they take it? They did. So now they have the arc, so now we're in trouble. We can't quite get Commander Click yet. I don't know if BattleBot's worth it. Man, Arc is just so good. Arc is so good. Like, we just might be dead. It's just so stinking good. 33 to 41. My friend introduced me to Pixies in 1995, well before the movie. Yeah, exactly. Jeez, what do we discard? Do we discard Alliance Transport, or do we need that for? We keep Skiff and Peacekeeper because I want to draw cards. I feel like you want damage. It's crazy to think of sending out the Alliance Transport. That's like these discards are ridiculous how much they're syncing up for them. Holy smokes. Maybe I do get rid of the... It sucks though, because I don't like missing a draw. $22 to 40. Ooh, we bought him some damage, but they get Click, which I can't believe we weren't able to get Click. That's crazy. It's crazy talk. Oh, great. They had bottom decked the Arc. And then they just got some help. They had bottom decked the Arc. And then they got some help. Friggin' A, man. And that's the way it goes, right? I don't know. So 12 damage. They do miss it because they use the Arc. Transport's a throw shit, kept Skiff and grabbed the Click. It's true. It is very true. I should not have. I shouldn't have doubted my first instinct. I would say you misled me, Cranky, but I hadn't read your suggestion for Skiff until after I made the play. I blame Cranky anyway. Double discard will be annoying. They're gonna get us on discard. I don't think we take anything. We could take patrol back for 5, but then it's just gonna be a scrap we don't need. Is 5 damage for 4 cost okay here? It does more damage than a lot of things. It doesn't draw, it's stagnant. I think we do. I think 5 for 4 is okay. So we would make this green. Since green is less likely, yellow is more likely to come in for faction. Not that it really matters which one we choose, but because it gets the faction no matter what. So yeah, it doesn't matter. Never mind. So 5 for Megamech. They'll scrap out for a draw, I would presume, to try to hit Lancer and get the triple discard on us, which we can afford right here, which is great. They didn't hit us for the triple. What's the faction with storage silo? Faction is Cutter. When was the last time they played Cutter? They just played Cutter. We could draw the win here. Okay, well, not a bad hand. Except they made us discard. It's so frustrating. It's so dumb how many times I've had to discard when they took discard cards early. So we're gonna pitch Swarmer and Mech here and just keep the draws in the authority gain.
In a field outside of town, we could always be alone. Carry a blanket, maybe a basket, and that's it. Innocence was the key. I was locked up, never
Man, we're so dead.
until you turned me.
I had to kill that because they're just gonna flip it. They're gonna flip it with Mega Mech. And then it gets more value than me. So dumb. Man, I feel like we just got either outplayed or absolutely wrecked. Concede, move on. Negative. No, we're playing it out. This draw right here, like, I'm not gonna concede when I could still win. Like, that's ridiculous. What? Do you guys actually concede when you could still win? What if they disconnected? Nah, I couldn't have won. I couldn't have won because they had it in hand. Ba, 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 ba. I'm gonna play the Kinnison game because this is a match to finish up. Jeez, this game is ridiculous. this is so frustrating. Less frustrating now.
Standing in the Alpha Beta parking lot, watching the sunset.
Wow, what a card.
I'll never
Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. That's disgusting what just happened right there. That's a robbery. Okay, let's get another one up. So that was a 4-1 now, right? I guess there's pleasure in knowing that they wanted you to concede and you refused. My destiny, my rules. I don't know, something like that. I'm the maker of my own destiny. Oh, this is a super all format. Super duper all format subuperder. Epicindinos? Epicindinos? Super all but not everything? Not super everything, just all super something. All super something, but not the super not everything. Ooh, Capital World. You guys see some Capital World action? Fortune's Oblivion pops out after they buy the one. I feel like they would take that. For 4 for us, you better believe we're taking a space station. We're gonna try to get that Capital World. We're Capital World hunters, ladies and gentlemen. Now for 4, we could draw 1 here and go skiff. We could skiff it up. We could get skiffy, as they say. But we will wait. We'll bide our time. We're biters. Biters? I took Capital World against Brian today for fun. How'd that end up going? Yo, Panda, what's up? I can't confirm that I am the thing of the stuff. I think taking the CEO Shaner here makes sense. Scrap out from hand or get rid on the row. I don't think I want, actually, this will be a Viper scrap from hand. But then it does diminish our ability to maybe get the Capital Worlds. So it's an Explorer then. And then we end, and then that's gonna be Capital World. Whoa! Sick, we get Capital World without much effort, actually. Actually, we do need effort, never mind, I lied. Because we had to draw the space station to get there. Never mind. We'll see what happens, though. So obviously not according to plan, really slowed my win down. Good for endurance. Do they scrap out Rapid? Nope. They do not want to scrap out Rapid. They want that Dreadnought. So they have scrap, they have a high caliber draw and damage. And now we might get a little crazy and go for a double draw. We just need space station. Embassy yacht came, or embassy base came up, so sorry Capital World. Backseat for you, man. I think we need a scrap. Like we have to start thinking about scrapping. So let's go 1 here on Swarmer, and then we'll scrap out 2 from hand. Sheriff, my sheriff. kind of a weird game. I don't like that they have the Dreadnought for the draw here. It's gonna put a lot of pressure on us, but Embassy Base is a pretty good card. Big fan. I think we'll probably just go into bases from here. Given that there's 3 bases out there, that kind of makes sense, but ooh, we can get rid of that one. So we take the Union Stronghold. It's gonna be another card. Now what we need is we need some outposts, because you want to tuck these like behind outposts. So whenever you have non-outpost bases, I think it's really paramount to try to get some outpost bases, because the survivability of non-outpost bases is directly related to what's in front of them to stop things from taking damage. Outposts do a great job of stopping that damage from getting through. Those are the most frustrating base walls, are the ones where they have some passive bases that are behind the outposts you keep killing, but you can't get behind the scenes. You can't get back there to do something about it. They take Capital World. Okay. So this could be 5. Ooh.
Before you educate the head, try to educate the heart.
Is this a scrap and a freighter? Or is this Hive? This is for science. I feel like taking freighter there isn't the worst thing in the world, but if we're looking to kind of like move into bases like this, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world to take another base and sacrifice 1 scrap, especially after acceptable losses. So we already basically like scrapped twice. So I like this. I like this play. It gives us a lot of bases that are going to be out there being really annoying and cycling for draw, and with great cycle comes great responsibility. Now we'll have 5 here for trade escort. $34.57. I like our position here. I like that trade escort is excellent. These 2 bases out, it's going to be really annoying to get through. I don't think they have auto base. Yeah, they don't. So they also need to hit a very specific set of cards to get the damage required to get through these bases, and even then it's going to soak up quite a bit. Scrap and Lancer. You would have Scrap and Lancered? So 6 here, is this a bounty hunter? They get 6, something stays. They get rid of embassy base, I assume, which means, look at that, we get Hive. Now for 3, I think we have to blob bot, right? Or we could take a scrap and get rid of blob bot. I like that too. Choosing not to scrap with battle bot is acceptable. That's a good point. Especially when you have the 2 come up right here, and then we can get rid of High Priest Lyle. Ooh, we flip a Predator, but I think that turn, I like that turn. We're able to just kind of stay on top of the trade row. The only damage they have right now is the Dreadnought, and even that can't quite get through everything. So we're guaranteed to have one of these bases alive unless they scrap out Dreadnought, which would be pretty insane. Or, of course, heroes or events end up getting in here and Jigglypuffing up the mix. Whatever that means. I don't know. Where's a Jigglypuff mean when we need one? I don't know. I don't know where it is. It's gone. It's history. Was never here. Remember last time when I called an Imperial Frigate by using the Imperial Frigate meme? Didn't work this time. So 2 on Predator seems to make quite a bit of sense. We can even get a Bacon out here. Bacon is the small outpost to stand in front of the charge. 57 to 25, continuing to get these bases out. This is pretty intense. So this is going to be a cycle over. Keep that in mind. Embassy base will draw into 2 for trade escort, and then we'll need to discard 1. So that will be a scrap from BattleBot, but our discard pile is kind of eh. So any bases that do get destroyed right here, which some will get destroyed, they should buy first. They end up drawing first. Why would they not take Predator first? They have no blob. I should have been looking for that. Holy sweet. Jigglypuff puts things to sleep. Something like that. Be on the lookout for level 23 opponents. What's that a reference to? Or are you actually just telling me to be on the lookout for level 23 opponents for a reason that I don't know? Confessor Morris is pretty legit, but we can't afford it. I might be able to afford it if we go over to the other side. But let's just get rid of it and then we'll take Predator. Oh. Draw 1 first. Now draw 2 and discard 1. Scrap that one out. Play Hive, Faction. Get rid of the Warkite. Holy mother. So for science, I think we played this game pretty well. Let's get really cocky and let's change the score beforehand. Level 23 is where the RNG hates you. Oh, sorry. I read the post, but I didn't, yeah, so sorry, missed it. Except for the Viper scrap before drawing the Scout. Oh man. I can't do it. I can't do it with you guys. Feels good, man. Did you notice how they had that Dreadnought and then chose to throw the game by jumping for Capital World? Is that what it was? Was that the throw? Hey, we'll take a vote. So I'll put it to you guys. You guys are the ones who are watching, right? So I've been wanting to try out this game called Subnautica, but I'm having fun playing Star Realms. If you guys would rather that I play Star Realms, I'm down. But if you guys would be interested in seeing me play Subnautica tonight and like exploring what that game's about. Did I actually? Oh, I queued. Thank you, Sarum. I'm so spacey sometimes. We'll check that in a sec, Cranky. I didn't realize I queued in so quickly. We will, guys, just hold on. I want you guys to know something. I will be uploading the my video of the games, the Star Realms games that I played Magnetic for the finals of the Tournament of Champions. But this card right here got the MVP, and it wasn't even close. Not even close. This card, I didn't get to purchase this card once, but I think 3 of 5 of his victories were hauled. It's this, when you guys see the games, you'll see what I mean. The work that Construction Hauler did was ludicrous. This sheer amount of heavy lifting. It was just absurd. All right, let's take a look. We got Diversify, Star Empire, have 2 more bases of the same faction. Well, base is good. All right, so what's Genghis gonna do here? So looking at what we need, when you get a Quasar and they have Armada, that's so frustrating. Are you kidding me? It's so frustrating. Like, what are you supposed to do? All right, we need a lot more blue cards. We need Star Empire. We need blue, and So I think no, the Merc doesn't count. Let's take Trade Hauler, Federation Shuttle, Trade Raft, Imperial Fighter, and Cutting Captain. That was ridiculous. Sometimes you get Armada, so it's a wash. Yeah, like being on the other side. Like we don't want to turn. What was it? Did that guy give us his IGN? His name was Kevin, right? We don't want to. We aren't Kevin. Like we don't need to be Kevin.
And the sunburn after tonight. Reception less so warm.
Who? Hopefully he's here and send me a challenge. Let's play some games, man. I don't think he's here, probably. Probably, maybe. Who knows? I don't know, man. Oh, what a card. Turn base is the same, right? We could add trade for Battle Barge, or we could just go for the kill. I think we can go trade. We'll hit the double. And then we still have the Surprise Assault chilling, so. Oh my, Genghis. Holy smokes. Hidden base, they're getting Combat Battle Barge. Would you have done the thing? You would have gone for it? I can't believe how set up this game is for them to. They're just getting all the finagles. It's brutal, man. If they have the different shit, I mean, this is crazy. Skill ceiling is raised, and you can win more of the ones outside of Pure coming out ahead. I don't think we need this card anymore. I think we're gonna pop the Surprise Assault anyway because we just can't afford to give them any kind of a benefit. We probably just lose here. Oh, we don't. Never mind. Kidding. Let's not get too savage. Star Empire ship. I have a Star Empire base. Where's the Star Empire base? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna buy the storage silo on a fish. We're gonna buy storage silo on a fishing expedition, and I'm gonna be really excited when it's exactly what we want, which is a Star Empire base. No, it's so close. We almost willed that into existence. So now we're just going for the kill, right? Like it's just killing time. So we're taking this. 19 to 40 freaking 7. 4-5. We have 17. Don't heal. No. I don't know what their last one is, but they're probably gonna get it, aren't they? Barge plus construction dollar is the best. You have like 12 blue cards. Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point. They just healed for all the things. Okay, 18 to 40. We want to sack out the... We want to keep that in case we do this and they can't kill it, and then we do Fortress Oblivion, and then we're nuts. Oh, no. Oh, no.
He was a boy, she was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious?
Oh, it's one of each. It's different ships. It's different ships. No, they took it to the top of the deck.
She'd never tell. Secretly, she wanted him as well. And all of the friends stuck up their nose, and they had a problem with his baggy clothes. He was a skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy." He wasn't good enough for her. She had a pretty face, but her head was up in space. She needed to come back down to earth. 5 years from now, she sits at home, feeding the baby. She's all alone. She turns on TV. Guess who she sees? Skater boy. MTV. She calls up her friends. They already know. And
Lame.
they've all got tickets to see his show. She tags along and stands in the crowd. Looks up at the man that she turned down.
So 5 and 2 now.
He was a skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy." He wasn't good enough for her. Now he's a superstar. So let me on his guitar.
Weak.
See what he's worth.
Friggin' weak.
She said, "See you later, boy." He
Ooh.
Now he's a superstar. So let me on his guitar. Touch your pretty face. See what he's worth. Sorry, girl, but you
So that looks like we might be able to make it happen. Oh, Sarum, you want to go? Let's go.
just good friends. And this is how
Sarum wants to throw down here. Let's throw down.
too bad that you couldn't see.
Whoops.
See the man that
Monopolize. Ally Unite.
see the soul that
Interesting.
he's just a boy and I'm just a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? We are in love. Haven't you heard how we rock each other's world? I'm with the skater boy. I said, "See you later, boy." I'll be backstage after the show. I'll be at the studio singing the song we wrote about the girl you used to know. I'm with the skater boy. I said, "See you later, boy." I'll be backstage after the show. I'll be at the studio singing.
How Unite should be so simple, but as often the last one gotten. Unite being the 3 different ones, right, from different factions. I think you just have to have a bunch of draw cards, like a bunch of cantrips, to really like try to like drive that home. Oh, we can just go past that. Would I be a crazy person for scrapping like a crazy person? We've already gone over this, haven't we? I should have played my gambits first and then purchased. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It can get kind of weird and kind of tough. I don't know. My first events missions game? Really? Well, welcome to events and missions, I guess. I wonder if missions makes it so that you can't like do the heavy scrap craziness, but we're gonna find out. I want to scrap from my hand, but I can't leave Ravager, right? Like, I can't. I want to use acceptable losses there, but I actually can't. Because if I leave Ravager on the board, like, that's the last chance I might ever have to get this high quality damage for such a low cost. Especially if I'm just going to try to drive to the end of the game, which is exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to get rid of any expensive things. What? But I didn't think I used ally abilities. That's, no, Brian, like, the point is that I didn't do anything. I didn't do a second faction. I only did one faction. I only allied one of them. What are you guys talking about? Where'd the yellow come from? You mean this counts as 2 factions? What? That's absurd. That's so ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's insane. That's actually dumb. There's no way. There's no way that should be a thing. That's absurd. Did you just figure that out? Apparently. But that should only count, like, that should only count for it sounds like we're all on the same page here. That should only count for 1. That's why I was just kind of sitting here like, well, there's no like, oh. Your old black hat, 'cause I wanna they look good on me. You're never gonna get them back. At least not today, not today, not today. There's no faction on that. There's faction on this, but I don't think we need this anymore. Since we have the missions lead, I took Sword Silent because I was thinking of maybe taking a Trade Federation ship as well to try to make that connection happen, but alas, here we are. Why not Trade Hauler there? Give up on Unite? Yes. We have given up on Unite and Monopolize. And we've decided that we can end the game before they complete 3 missions, and we can do it before they can. Whether that is true or not will be decided. Let's flip some events and get it spicy in here. I think he meant Monopolize. Not Unite. We didn't give him a Unite. We were talking about Monopolize. I'm getting garbage shuffles. Yeah, that could be frustrating. This was Brian. Brian tossed this out. Cranky's up next, and then we don't have any requests after that, so anybody who wants to request a song. Sammy, are you still playing Star Realms? You still realms in a bit? Are you still realms in? Still getting your realms on? We'll take it 6 and 2. And then we'll do a bet. We'll do a bet on the next game. I gotta look in that Onk bot so I can get you guys your sub song clips. Do a little more research on that. Oh, that's interesting. Select none so we don't flip a thing. That's gonna be victory there. Good game, dude. Good game. Feels bad when the finish line, yeah. It does, it's true. Let's quick start another one. Not as much as I was playing against my mom a lot because I really enjoy those types of games. Oh, okay. Oh, really? That's sick. That's cool that you got your mom to play MTG. That's what Sarah plays that a lot. I haven't gotten into it the same level that she has, but I'll play, you know, I'll spar against her every once in a while. She's excited for the pre-release coming up Saturday. This Saturday is pre-release. Tomorrow's the last draft of this set of cards. Then the pre-release is all day Saturday, starting at noon and going until late. Everybody, new cards to play with, new cards to go crazy with, so everybody's pretty excited. So in this game we have a lot. Wait, did I queue a real-time game? Nope. Thank goodness. Oh, I didn't go back to the same game. Nice. Gotta keep everybody on their toes, I guess. So this is the bases game, but we're like out of bases. So let's take customs because everything here is cheap. Man, I'm playing this so dumb. We'll take Federation Shuttle. Did I say Federation Shuttle? Welcome to my life. Here we go. Where I screw everything up. Okay, perfect. Look at that. Welcome to my Star Realms life, where I do whatever I want to and see if it works. I went to Guilds of Ravnica late last year. Oh, sick. Awesome. This looks very vanilla-y. V1B? Holy smokes. And before Arc. And before they get Arc. I don't know how and I don't know why, but they're gonna get it. It's gonna happen. Trade for 6 Obliterator or Depit. That's in the game that I was in and then left because I was worried about the real time. So we already have one scrap. They have some draw. I'm gonna be a little bit of a crazy person and take the survey, and then we'll double trade draft for sure. Survey, I like Survey more than people give credit for. I don't know, I feel like Survey got a bad name ever since Shaner was like, Survey ship's the most garbage card ever. I think everybody, including myself for the most part, is willing to say like, hey, if Shaner said it, it must be true kind of a thing. But I don't think Survey ship is near as bad as people try to make it out to be, at least. I think we're still okay for Patrol Mech here. It's still really early, there's some bigs out on the board. Survey is a cantrip. It offers 1 trade, increases your reach, and gives you like top deck potency, plus like factions off all the little chip shot damages in Star Empire. I think that's worth something. It's worth more than being the worst card in the set, that's for sure. So that's a command ship. And now we're moving. We've got scrap, we've got cycle, we've got command ship. I'm feeling good about this one. No arc. No whammies. No whammies. We're feeling good. Let's dance. And now we get construction hauler. That'd be pretty savage. Construction hauler and command ship. Oh. I mean, yeah. Is that not the play? Would you guys take a missile mech? We could have also machine based there too. Could have gone either way, right? Just taking value for damage there for the 4 for 6.
Hey, oh, hey,
Is this like a... What's... Is this... I wonder if... I feel like I've seen this before. So Defetti, level 20. We're in the top row here. No year 1 shenanigans yet. We have plenty of draw. They're doing a pretty good job actually building into a red-yellow deck. So it's not...
hey, oh, late night girl.
I take shuttle and wheel there to get goofy? Really?
Mama says it's over.
I could see that. Wrong version of their story behind this is Spam premiered the song on Facebook Live and used the loop to mix all the instruments together. Oh, that's sick. That's pretty cool. I'll just have to watch the video sometime then. Thanks for sharing. Are they having, they must be having connection issues or something. Looks like they finally got it through though. Do we want to give them cutter? Are we worried about that? I feel like we don't, I feel like we just don't care. Actually, wait, we can go 3. Scrap here. Scrap here, keep 2, take cutter. And then we can go Federation Shuttle. Oh my god, we took a cutter and a Federation Shuttle, flip 2 cutters. Okay. So that happened. It's a thing. We got 50%. We'll see how we can do. We do get another cutter, so at least we got that going for us. Close. Yes! That's pretty savage right there. Maybe we don't want that cutter. Let's take the cutter and see what's left. Maybe it flips a better base than Blob Wheel. Nope. So now we can take Blob Wheel directly into play. Play Blob Destroyer. Get rid of Missile Mech seems to be the most potent thing out there. It could also be the Battle Screecher. No, we actually could... Oh, that can soak, that's fine. Blob Wheel could sack out for Battle Screecher. That's the, I'm like really hung up on that for some reason. Just for the 5 damage, but Blob Wheel will soak. We have the authority gain. I went there. Whether it was right or wrong, I don't know, but we went there. So now I think the game's over one way or another, right? Because we don't have anything directly in. What we could do is just try to get as many bases onto the board as possible. So that we have options for bases to take. I mean, asking ye shall receive, I guess. Holy smokes. What? 1 Imperial frigate, man. 1 Imperial frigate, that's ridiculous. Let's put as many bases out onto the road as possible. Oh, okay, it's all bases. And now we get the draw. Okay, so, geez. Dethetti. All right, Sarah and Brian, I can play 2. What? Oh boy. Okay. Here we go. Great. We could have done a thing, but we get all of this. I'm gonna take this in just to get an extra damage on my Viper. Yeah, we 7-2 up in here. We 7-2. We doing work. Here we go. That's 2 assault pods, which seems diabolically terrible. I could have dealt with 1 because they don't have green or yellow. So we are just making sure we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2 losses. So 7-2. 7-2 is accurate. Can convert. It's accurate. We're set up. We're set up. We're good. Oh yeah. Here we go. How many bases do they have? They might want to go into bases, so I feel like Obliterator could be good. But then again, given what we have, I think Supply Depot makes a lot more sense. Just for the draw, just for the cantrip draw plus a block for 5. 69 games away from 30K? Yo! It's crazy. Wow, what's with all this top row? What do you guys take here? I really like Battle Pod as an early card, but I think we do Trade Pod. I've been playing a lot more reserved on my openings recently. Well, we flip a cutter, so, you know, things are going really well, guys. Really well. Is this a bank or a barter? Do you guys bank or do you barter? They'll take battle. So now I feel like we bank. No, we could barter because with the 3 here, I want to keep. He's got the 4 to kill one way or another, and they have 4. Would I rather take the barter to deny them because of cutter? Let's see if I regret this decision. TradeBot got some bad press a long time ago, and people haven't gotten over it. It's true. It's from the Homer Jr. article. Because you know what it is? It's that he specifically pointed it out. That's what it was. Because he put all his stats up, and there were a lot of things like TradePod that had like low. If I remember right, like there were a whole slew like that you could group together of things that weren't performing as well as you would think they would. But he pointed out TradePod in particular, and so everybody just kind of like leached onto this, like, oh, the data says. We'll take machine base. We don't mind. I don't mind machine base. Do you guys like machine base? I like machine base. Hey, it's an Imperial. Ooh, and now we actually can go up. We can get even more crazy. We can go Hive to actually give some more benefit to Trade Pod. So maybe that's the idea. Wait, does Trade Pod increase value when you build around it? You know what I mean? Like if you take Trade Pod, a lot of people might take Trade Pod just because it's an early trade card for 3 versus like Trade Hauler in Colony Wars, I think is not in the same kind of a situation. So taking a Trade Pod early and then not going blob, like maybe that's why it tends to lose. But if you continue to take blob cards around Trade Pod, I think that gives it like a much more increased value because then it's used as something that's going to faction other abilities in blob. Also, I'm just kind of making stuff up as I'm talking, which is great. Okay. What's their thing here? Uh-oh, I lost the game. Have to count it, unfortunately, because it was on stream. So 7-3. So, like, I think going Hive, going Ram, like, we're just gonna go blob. We're gonna blob it up. Wow, Barter World is getting so much finagle bagel. This is crazy. Another Imperial frigate. We actually might get Savage here. We're gonna sack out the Imperial frigate. It's gone. It's gone, the Imperial frigate, guys. It's history. Oh, what a draw! We get the blob, so then we get the blob carrier. We needed a draw. We had 1 and 2 draws. And we nailed the scout. I would have liked the machine base, but here we are. What can you do? Barter World MVP right now. This thing is doing work out here. And now we get to tuck the Hive behind the machine base with Blob Carrier coming up. What kind of ship is that that's flying into the mouth of the Blob Carrier? What ship is that? So we had 3, 4, and 5. We could actually go to 6 for construction hauler because we are just that crazy. But that requires scrapping out the ram, which I don't think I want to do. So maybe Imperial frigate again would be better. They are not going to have a lot of trades, so... We'll do it. I'm in. Made it today, sick. All right, use ally abilities for 2 different, 2 or more outposts, and a single turn gain things. Federal transfer where we do the gaining things. We know they don't have that. I think going Frontier Station could be a nice start. I mean, maybe Shaner into transport, but that still seems a little eh. I like the Frontier Station. I like opening up Frontier. Getting a little crazy. So Ghost Ships goes for the heavy cruiser. And what do you know? They get Armada. If one more person gets Armada on their first turn, I swear to God. All right, so we need more bagel. I think we just go bases like a crazy person. So let's draw for 4. We need to go Star Market first, because Barter World doesn't give us enough trade or enough, authority gain. So this way we set ourselves up to get a nice little chunk towards authority gain. 6 here could be CEO into Patrol Cutter. They'll take cargo. Yeah, they already got the thing though. Trading Post is an excellent take for us. 10 out of 10 on that card. Fighter base too. And let's cycle out the starters. Shaner into Post. That was the play. That was the play. Well, we'll get it right there, but that was the play. Oh my God. Hidden. It's a hidden base. They have the same. If this last one is the 3 different ships, I'm gonna lose my mind. Because that means they have the same exact ones as that other loss that we had, where we could do absolutely nothing about it. So far, they have the two, all over again. So unfortunately, we're 1 short on the attack power we would need. But we do have to do this because I want to get rid of this base and not allow any shenanigans to happen. So we'll go up here. We'll pop 3, grab 6 on flagship. Tracking missions and games from the beginning would be interesting to see the hit rates. The hit rates, like how many times people succeed at, like how many times people complete a mission. Is that what we're saying? That would be interesting. That would be interesting. Okay, well, we get the 2 outposts. Let's check here. Draw a card and return target base to owner's hand. Unfortunately, so that means we need to use Frontier Station first. Ally abilities from 2 different factions. Right now, we only have an ally ability with flagship. So I think we go 2 here. Play, boom.
It's been 3 days. You come around here like you know me. You're stuck at my place. Next thing you know, you'll be using my toothpaste. Step up.
No, I couldn't because I didn't have the damage. Right, because I had to play another outpost, exactly. Let's...
Every time I turn around, you're in my face. Don't care where you think you've been and how you're getting over. If you think you got me down, just wait and get my gold. Here I am, perfect as I'm ever gonna be.
Okay. So we have the Leviathan. Now, flagship alone is our thing. Oh my god, I think they do have the 3 different ships. The way they're playing, no, they wouldn't take that if they had 3 different ships. Of the same faction? I think they have influence. No, influence. No, they don't have influence. What's the other one? They wouldn't get rid of launch. You're right. You're right. So when we use this, we'll probably go damage. We need battle blob, and that's it. They already got Armada. They got Armada at the very beginning, unfortunately. Oh, they sent me a message. I thought I had lost. The trader was not being kind for my third faction. He kept stealing all the blob. Oh, that is so savage. I can't believe that. It's the same ones, and I lost it by taking the trade hauler trying to... If I had been more aware of the bigger picture, I should have left that, right? I should have left that, and then that was it. That was it. Like, that was game. Unless he took it. He might have ended up taking it. Yo, what's up, Ghost Ships? What's up, dude? You didn't know this, but I had played a game earlier with against the exact same missions and lost to somebody completing them in the exact same order. And I also lost to them getting Armada on their first turn from drawing extra cards. So you were giving me a little PTSD there in that specific instance. Just from that specific instance. And then you manage after that slog to get the win. It's rough. Good game. Good game. I thought it was a convert and Bacon was going to win the game. Yo, that would have been equally as savage. I will rewatch later. You may have to, because it was pretty savage. Brian was having a great time. Brian having the time of his life, let me tell you. So we get the double, we're basically the same faction. So now we just got to draw into red. Or the blue base. We took that too. Sorry, Kennison. You have red and you probably want that, don't you? Do we just take that? By the way, I really like missions. It's not event special. It's good for you. Snap my losing streak. Hopefully. Have you been on a losing streak? Let's see how you can be okay with Gambit's missions and not events missions. Should have drawn for AF. I'll live, you might not. Ooh, so your next hand is a good one then. Not that I'm good at predicting. Samuel was a prophet. Sparky J. Sparky J. What's up, Sparky J? This looks very both corsetti. We do have events, so let's play cautiously. Tread softly, for you tread on my dreams. Had a 34% win ratio last week. It was messy. Hey, Much Ado was in here earlier talking about that as well, saying that he was having a pretty hard time. That could just happen, you know. Sometimes you have just a tough time. Okay, all right, okay. Everybody, tournament of champions guy is here, and he's dropping 6 months, yo. Thank you so much, man. That's so nice. Let's give a Let's meme it out for you, man. Here you go. Look at this. Look at this. Just about as many memes I could possibly stack onto the screen. Yo, thank you so much, man, for the 6 months. Much appreciation to you. I hope you're ready and set for you and Clump to try to make a run in the Dirty Duel 2, which is nearing me being ready to just pull the trigger and be like, all right, okay, now you're not even doing anything productive. You just got to pull the trigger and let's play the game. How you doing, Ben? You doing well, man? Comes in here, drops, loses 1,000 things, and now only has 30. Okay. I lost most of my things. Yes, you did. Yeah, go Fortress. Yeah. Glad you're doing well, man. I suck at Fortnite. I died so much. Just dropping in. We'll see the VOD later. Yo, cheers, man. Talk to you later. It's always great to see you, man. Feel free to stop by anytime. I think we're going to scrap out the Viper here so we can grab 2 on an Explorer to increase our reach. But we're going to want to stay pretty honed in around Gunship Tradebot, I think. What does you sucking at Fortnite have to do with anything? Were you playing Fortnite and then you decided to come in here and hang out? Dude, I can't do Fortnite, man. I don't know. It's fun, but it's only fun like if I'm playing with other people and can like intentionally screw them up. Or like no. I want to rephrase. Unintentionally screw them up. I enjoy FPS games. I played a lot of Counter-Strike. Ton of Counter-Strike, man. And Team Fortress 2 back in the day. Like thousands of hours in both those games. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Oh, I see. You were playing Fortnite. Got you. This seems to be a required alliance frigate. And continuing to scrap. We got the 2 scrap. We're just playing into Star Empire. This is like my favorite kind of game. Love having red, yellow. Who doesn't? Does anybody not like red, yellow? Because if you do, you can show yourself the door. How could you not like red, yellow? No Factor World snub here. I knew Factor World snub was gonna come to the picture if I messed that up. Brian. Oh man, I will. Oh, it's so savage, dude. It's so true, though. Unfortunately, I can't deny that it did happen. We'll platform here, and I think we Unity Fighter. We could Solar Skiff though. Let's skiff. Let's get cray. Oh, not that cray. That was really convenient though, because then we get square, baby. We get square, baby. Red yellow's okay unless they monopolize the blob with a lot of healing. Even if that's the case, like you get them on discards and you beat them in the long game race. So you're right, like enough healing and damage. But I think red yellow would still. I think a red yellow deck still wins that matchup. What do you got? Like blue green versus red yellow? I think red yellow wins that matchup every day. Customs frigate for sure, because we're nuts. Because then we get to play this, and we get to put it at the top of the deck, and we get to scrap out another card. Man, we're so nuts. We're crazy. We're a bunch of crazy people out here. We'll take more bases, because bases. I think we'll leave the Swarmer. Red yellow with mostly blue green trade row or high value trade row. I'm not sure to accomplish as much to say this color beats that color combination due to the volatility of the game. I guess when we say stuff like that, I think we're like half assuming a vacuum or half assuming some kind of like setup that allows the situation in question to become true. 37 to 48. Incinerator seems a little too cocky. I think Mothership would make more sense here for the draw and the damage. So I think we can play here, scrap out, play here, scrap, and draw. So let me get up to here. I don't think we need to get rid of that. Scrapped all but one card. I think we need to keep our draws up, so I think I'm not gonna take that Star Barge. I think the game's just over. It's just a matter of finishing it now. Volatility of the trade, or the fact that either deck can pick any color, so it's not like you're trapped to two colors. Right. Like I think at least like with I mean, I think we're all on the same page. The idea is just that when we talk about those kind of things, it seems like we aren't really like, we're just kind of putting them in vacuums of information to think about them. It's maybe the right way to say it. I don't know.
Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja.
Oh boy, what do we do here?
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
Do we just draw everything?
Go.
Now we could go for discards.
Yo, it's the green machine, gonna rock the town without being seen. Have you ever seen a turtle get down? Slamming and jamming to the music sound. Yeah, everybody let's move. Vanilla is filled with the new jack groove, gonna rock and roll the place with the power of the ninja turtle base. You know I'm not playing, devastate the show what the turtles are saying. Ninja, ninja, rap, ninja, ninja, rap, ninja, ninja, rap. Go ninja, go ninja, go.
I don't have anything else that I can do. Okay. Capital One wins games, guys. Evidence. Evidence.exe. .zip. Yellow blue is my fave with the scrap gambit. Yellow blue is an excellent combination. I agree. Real time. Quick Statel. Quick Statiasios. This combo brought to you by Overkill. Hashtag Overkill. Oh wow, there it is. Because of the commander? Was that a... That's the one that can take the ships to the top, or take purchases to the top of the deck? I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I played with them. Two or more. Man, we have so many things, but if you got convert, we're in trouble. Well, we're in trouble regardless now. +2 trade or next thing to top. Yes, that's right. It seems so strong, man. I want to see the commander decks in the app. Holy smokes, I would love to see the commander decks in the app, because then you could run tournaments where people have to pick a commander beforehand and then you have to run that commander the whole time. That'd be so much fun. Holy smokes, that'd be a time and a half. And I lost against Kinnison. Feels bad, man. Good game, dude, if you're here. Is this, are we moonwormers? Are we wreckers? I think we're wreckers. Because at least at the wrecker, we have a faction.
You know, a script and everything. Tell me
2 extra damage. No, maybe we're
what's
moonwormers.
gonna be happening. You know, they told me all about this whole scene. It's exactly like they, you know, they had it wrote down and everything. And told me to write and make.
Brian really wants the moonworm, huh?
Hyped
Did we queue a game yet?
beats behind it and made it ice. And they told me to keep it clean. You know.
Oh, we did. We're here. Sorry. Sorry, Liquidator. Liquidator. I feel like I'm saying something bad by saying that. Just got traded out of fit with the missions. The missions went quite well for you. Did you have Convert? Was Convert your last mission? Because you had so much machine cult just sitting there, and it was like, oh, this is gonna be rough. Could have been a lot of other things, but it seemed like Convert would have been the best fit for the last one. What else could it have been? Defend? Can I defend for the last 2? Hey, defend! 2 outposts, what do you know? All right, so this is a straight core set game. Don't they have to play all of their cards in the last hand? I don't think so. That would be, how the hell do you enforce that? Like, even if that is a rule, it shouldn't be, because there's no way to enforce that. Like, you can't have everybody like screenshot the end or something. Like you force everybody to like upload screenshots. No, it's not. It's a rule in BG. No, it's not. No, but you want to set scores in eventual. It's true, but I think there would be a difference. In EC, you have to play all your cards. Correct. But not if you have, or correct, right. You have to play, you specifically, is it you have to deal all damage? Like, you don't have to play a trade card if it doesn't change anything. I know this is just, that's just kind of nitpicky. I like Star Empire, so I'm not afraid to go Star Empire every once in a while here. I know, because Endurance, I thought it was just that you had to complete all your damage. Like, you don't have to play all your cards, but the rule states you have to do all damage, which means play cards that deal damage. But like, if I had an extra scout, I would assume that I could end the game with that scout in my hand still. I don't know. This is why I overkill, so I don't have to worry about it. I play every card every single time anyway. This is something I never have to think about. I never have ever had to think about whether I need to play all my cards or not, because I just do it every single game. I never don't play every card that I could possibly play. Even if I'm not trying to combo, I just play them all so that my opponent can see what I had in my hand. Life is easier when you just play all your cards. It's easier when you overkill. Up to 30, but I don't think it follows endurance rules. It only, in that regard, Cranky, it just does that to track, right? It's just doing that to track for tiebreaker, as I think Brian said, or no, Kinnison said. Let's just go Star Empire. I'm in. Let's do it. Let's get crazy. 47-45. Let's not bottom deck our scrap cards, please. We'll get at least 1 scrap. Getting both trade bot and the battle mech would be great. 7 for the machine base or 7 for mothership? What would you guys take here for 7? I feel like we don't have green. I think machine base. But one's a cantrip for 6 damage that gets us towards the end of the game. Machine base would just help us get 2 discards synced up together as much as possible. We'll be able to kill that this time. Well, unless we get unlucky and get Bot Fighter, 2 Scouts Viper. I'm gonna stick with the gut decision of trying to stay with single faction. It's kind of hard to mono red and vanilla. This is something that got like revolutionized once Colony Wars came out. Mono red as a strategy became relevant with the Convoy bot. Convoy bot was the big one. But in vanilla, it's a little bit more difficult because it doesn't have the same sustainability because the cards just aren't readily available, the cards that you would want. Like you need draw cards like a missile mech. You need high damage cards that draw. Because otherwise you just end up scrapping down to a very small engine that doesn't put out enough damage. But that changed in Colony Wars. But we aren't in Colony Wars anymore. This ain't Kansas. And yet here we are giving them the mothership for better or worse. I don't think we scrapped that out. We need to keep that for our damage. We're still going for that discard lock. At least getting 2 discards. We need a few other discard cards to pop up here. Let's channel our inner energy for the Imperial Frigate. Let's see if we can get it. Brian, did we just have another Jinx moment? Dude, it's weird, man. It's weird. It's getting weird. Excellent. Here we go. So now with the 5 space station factions with quite a bit of this, 38 to 26. The fact that we're scrapping so much is gonna prove to be quite advantageous because our opponent has 1 scrap, but they don't have discard. So if you're scrapping down and your opponent doesn't have discard, like your scrap ability becomes that much stronger because they aren't going to be able to have like really effective force against you. If you have a lot of scrap and discard, you're not only like putting your opponent in a tough situation, but you're also kind of protecting yourself from what they would want to do against you anyway. That's all not to say that we aren't still in a bit of a tough situation, but not so tough that we can't try to fight our way out. They have a pretty good chance of killing the trading post. If they bottom deck the Blob Destroyer, trading post lives. So let's just let's roll the dice. Let's see if we can get lucky. Bottom deck Blob Destroyer. Come on, man. Bottom deck that Blob Destroyer. You don't even want it. Oh. Okay, I was kind of kidding. Wow. We're nuts. I think we'll just cycle 1. Sick. And we can continue to scrap these without having to worry too much. That's a ram. Heal for the 1. Now they do have the destroyer, 25-26. We got them on a double. Let's just make it a triple. So 25-26, got them on a triple discard. We have scrapped out all but 2, and that means we're just gonna have like, we're gonna be cycling pretty strong damage. Ooh, they got another blob card. That's unfortunate. So 11 goes through 8. They'll do 3 through. And 4 costs always giving scrap plus the 5 costs being so much better is a huge thing for CEDO. You mean the mech cruiser, right? True. Plus compared to the 1 cost, the battlebot damage is more important than trade bot trade. True. I mean, but the battlebot does scrap from hand, which diminishes the ability of you to like use your hand to its like full purpose, if that's a thing. So this is a play all situation, which is great. Yo, this song is jamming. Yeah, that was a luck backs indeed. You know what might be fun? A card that let you scrap up to 5 cards from the trade deck instead of trade row. So I just thought that the cards are all being scrapped. yes. I don't know how much that would matter though. Like, it could be fun, but at the end of the day, I think it's kind of like a non sequitur towards the actual like gameplay, because you're scrapping things that you don't know about, and you're scrapping them from a place that it doesn't matter. It's almost like you could shuffle up the trade deck if you're playing against somebody else, and you could take half that deck and set it off to the side, and you just scrapped half the deck, and nothing happens. Like, and then you just play the game anyway. You don't know what's in the half of that deck, but you aren't going to go through all those cards in theory, unless you're playing with, like, you know, a ton of events and all sorts of craziness happens. The fact that we're alive right now is pretty ridiculous. Spy the battle pod. Scrap here for the draw. No. I'm so upset right now. I'm so upset right now. How did we lose that game? Forget machine base, man. I shouldn't have taken machine base. You can't play mono red. Even, wait, you scrap Viper instead of Shuttle? That's a good point. That's a good point. I still think, why, I should have taken the mothership. So going all the way back to that decision when we were like hemming and hawing about it, that it was mothership. Now it shakes violently and then blows up. I'm just picturing that in my head. I don't know why that's so funny. Oh, maybe because I'm high on losing. Man, 9 and 5? That's a losing stream tonight. It's a losing stream tonight. By the way, the 2 outposts I beat you with, bacon. Are you just tossing that out there? Kennison's just tossing that out there. Let's go ahead. Let's watch your bacon. Let's watch the bacon. Oh man. I'm sitting here super miserable. Never change, man. I think you're great. There it is. Bacon. We made the emote for a reason. The emote, the meme, what do I call that? Animation? The thing that I get to put up on my screen? Man, it's been a rough gig of it, hasn't it? Oh. How did I accidentally hit the mute button? Oh my god, I accidentally hit the mute button. I've been talking to myself for who knows how long. Oh, you guys missed all my really funny jokes. All my super intense commiserating. Oh. Oh. Well, you know, you win some, you lose some. That was great. That was great. Super awesome. Super awesome. What's up, Alex? Good to see you, dude. Remember that one time you streamed for like 45 minutes to no one because it wasn't working? Yes. How could I forget, Brian? Oh, that's so bad. Yes, I do remember that. Weird. They aren't going for Brain World in this game. Kind of interesting. The songs have also stopped, so that's kind of dumb. Oh, was it because, wait, does the soundboard automatically mute me? Oh my, let's see, I'm still talking. No, it doesn't mute me. So I accidentally hit that button. I need to just change where that is. I need to change where that button is because it's too easy to overlap. Firebox. Take the firebox. Did you clip it? Oh wow, yeah, it got really quiet. I'm not talking. I'm not talking. I look over. I look down, see that I'm muted. Oh. How did I accidentally hit the mute button? Oh my god, I accidentally hit the mute. That's such a good place it cuts off. Oh, that's so good. Oh man. Oh. Well clipped, my friend. Well clipped. So we can destroy target base, but there's not one out here right now. I think we Imperial. I think we're gonna leave the blob wheel out. And as soon as that railroad out comes up, we'll use the bold raid. If my opponent has a base, I'm gonna have to close up here pretty soon, guys, but if my opponent has a base that's a 6-butt, I will typically keep bold raid until that 6-butt comes around. Even if I need a draw for something, I think I'm much more inclined to sack bold raid for, this is within people having bases, mind you. I'm much more likely to sack the bold raid for a draw if they have bases that either have 3, 2, 3, or 4, sometimes even 5. But if they have a 6 or a 7 or an 8 even, obviously, like an 8 is almost like a guaranteed I'm keeping this. A 6 is essentially guaranteed. A 7 is definitely guaranteed as well, I guess. But as soon as it drops down to 5, I start to get kind of wishy-washy on that. 4 for sure, because most of the cards that you buy that like for 2 or greater cost to do damage do at least 4 damage. I'm gonna try to start streaming regularly next month. The errors should be tragic and comical. Yeah, that sounds sick. How often are we talking? Because that sounds great. Like, are we talking twice a week, 3 times a week, 4, 5? Is it the time? What's the time, team? 7? 7 times. It was sick. CC Kinnison is gonna be Twitch partner. Wait, is CUM seriously the order of those of? Oh my, well that's unlucky. That's gonna make for some fun. Oh my god. Oh wow. Wow. Oh. Well, on that note, I'm gonna be streaming again tomorrow night, guys. We're gonna play. We're gonna try something different. We're gonna try to play Subnautica. Oh wow, that's yeah. The infantile troll tourney, something. I can't believe it. I'm surprised nobody noticed until today. I mean, I haven't, because when you look at the challenges, right? Heroes was made United Heroes by the people, not White Wizard. So I don't know. Maybe other people like just didn't notice. I have no idea. I don't even know. Okay, we'll end on Cranky's finagle here. Thanks guys for being here. Much appreciation to you. You guys are absolutely nuts. Thank you so much for the resubscription, Mr. Gentle Ben, the 6-month Prime. Super kind of you. Thank you so much for the support. We're continuing to get things developed. Exclamation point Discord if you aren't a part of it yet. I have uploaded I have a stream VODs channel on there. I'll be uploading stream VODs. We'll be uploading stream VODs to the YouTube channel. We'll need to do some highlights and stuff as well, but we're gonna get to that eventually. Tomorrow night, hope to see you guys there. Okay, you guys are nuts. My group that voted did not realize. Yeah, I think most people aren't gonna realize until they see it just like that, like I just did, where I look at it actually spelled out, and I'm like, oh wow, we have yep, that's a thing that exists. Cheers, guys. I will talk to you later. Have a great rest of your night. Happy Thursday to you. Happy Friday Eve. Good luck in all your Star Realms games. Keep scrapping them scouts. 9 and 5. 9 and 5 kind of not really what we're looking for, right? But it is what it is. You take what you can get. And thanks to Cranky Day for our credit song today. Do I need to like give a rolling like rundown thank you to I need to have a list of subscribers I can just read off at the end. To all the subscribers, thank you. Yeah, thanks to the people. Good night, Kinnison, Sarum, Gentle Ben, Brian, Cranky. Alex was here. He said something about being here. Oh, he's the one who actually pointed out me muting myself. That was great. Thanks, Alex. Talk to you guys tomorrow night. Sammy.